soon. So what's happened here is, you know, we have an employer, we've sort of pulled the curtain back on how these, the college system is run. 49 people call the shots, and 49 people who I would say have been out of touch with their workforce and with the students and frankly with the public. So I want to thank the students and their families, but I would also like to thank Premier Wynne and Minister Matthews. I'm not one for thanking politicians a lot, but in this case, I want to thank them for respecting the collective bargaining process and not interfering. However, they have been pretty insistent that we get a deal done. So our team is ready to bargain today. So we're publicly calling on the College Council to come back and bargain to get it done. It was close a week ago Sunday night. It's still close, but they need to come back and bargain, and I mean bargain, not dictate, bargain. And if they're not capable of doing that, then the College Council should replace them. Instead, they should step down as a team and put some people at the table that will bargain a deal. It's there. But so just thank you to the public, and you know, it's not over yet, but this truly is a huge victory for working people. The College Council, like a lot of bosses, they overplay their hand. They think that they're right all the time, that nobody knows any better than them. And the workers spoke in resounding numbers. And credit to the team and to the union OPSU for getting the message out. JP and her team were able to explain complex details in the offer in ways which I could never explain. So, but I want to turn it over to JP.
Thank you. So this is this is exactly what we had expected. This was an unnecessary vote. They could have been taken back in September, and they could have avoided the strike entirely, and instead they chose to drag it on for an extra 2 weeks. We're ready to be back at the table. Our team is here. I think it's a resounding message to College Employer Council that they need to actually be bargaining on faculty's terms, that they need to address these key issues of quality and fairness so that we can all get back into our classrooms and work with our students and ensure that we can make this semester one that the students can meet their learning outcomes, in which the students are supported by faculty with appropriate working conditions, and that we are finally addressing the issue of precarious work within the college system. So we would implore College Council to get back to the table immediately and resolve this process. We are ready to reach a settlement. We believe a settlement is there, and we know now that it's on faculty's terms. It has never been our intention to disadvantage the students, and indeed the students have shown a deep understanding of why their faculty are on the lines and have shown incredible solidarity. The minister has shown her willingness to address those concerns for students, and hopefully now we'll be able to get the concerns of faculty addressed so that our classrooms are the highest quality places to teach and to learn that we know they can be.
Any questions?
Can you talk about what some of the major sticking points in the negotiations are right now? What are the main issues that you can't come to an agreement on?
Sure. One of the keys around the negotiations in this forced offer vote were the concessions that the employer had put into their offer that undermined any of the possibility of improving conditions for precarious workers in our system. They were also concessions that would have allowed them to try and abdicate their responsibilities for equal pay for equal work. And of course, there was a sticking point around who makes decisions for the college classrooms, the academic freedom issue. You know, when we have a vote in which 95% of our faculty came out and voted, 10,477 of them voted to reject this offer. That's a resounding indictment of the bullying processes that management has engaged in this round, but it is also an indictment of those concessions and our recognition of the detrimental effect they would have on the college system.
The students are stuck in the middle of this right now, and you said, a lot of them support you at the beginning of this, but a lot of them are getting frustrated and feel like they're falling into this place now that one of them 5 weeks. Do you worry about losing the support of the students?
It's very fascinating. So we're at the table right now. We'll be back at the table, waiting for the College Council to join us at that table and finish off this offer. We feel equally as frustrated with the students. It was just at a rally yesterday. It was a student supporting faculty in this. The students who have filed the class action lawsuit against the colleges have said they understand exactly why faculty have been walking the lines, and they understand that this is about the quality of their education. So our goal now, having had College Council extend this unnecessarily for 2 weeks, is to settle this quickly so that we can get back into the classrooms with our students and ensure that this semester can be saved. And my dearest hope is that College Council does not once again try and delay this even further.
How much of a concern is now that you expected to be able to make this time when the government takes that and figure out a way to more of a real concern?
So the government has, I'll say it again, the government interfered in education sector bargaining, imposed deals a few years back. Unions filed a charter challenge and we won. So the government knows that to interfere now and legislate people back to work, it would take a week. You'd have to get in the house, it'd be a few days. So we would just probably unnecessarily prolong it. I think, I can't speak for them, but from my perspective, if they do that, the labor movement has to oppose that, because labor rights are enshrined in law, and to this point in time, they've respected the collective bargaining process. What the Premier will do if it does not resolve soon, I don't know. I'm not going to get into a big argument with the Premier over, what she does. They'll do what they need to do as a government. They're a different body than we are. We'll do what we need to do as a union, and we'll maintain that respect level.
All right. You've been listening to the union representing Ontario College faculty at a news conference explaining the results of the vote. A big resounding thumbs down. 95% turnout of eligible voters. 86% rejected the offer the college faculty put in front of them. And the union saying that we have pulled the curtain back on this particular employer, saying that they are out of touch with their workforce, their employees, and the students. 500,000 students across the province of Ontario affected by this strike, a strike that's been going on for 5 weeks now. The union saying it's ready to bargain today, saying they were close to reaching a deal a week ago Sunday night, says it's still close. They want the college representatives to come back and bargain and not dictate, they say. The College Council also, they say, should be replaced if they cannot come to an agreement, saying that the council overplayed its hand and the workers have spoken in resounding numbers. So once again, Ontario's Premier Kathleen Wynne will be talking to the two sides today, hoping to come up with some kind of resolution. But a disappointing day for hundreds of thousands of students across Ontario who have been out of school for 5 weeks.
Hey everybody, I'm Matt Dust, and I want to tell you